Hi guys, this is my video for Research 4, and this is for my textbook International Marketing with a focus on advertising. And I'm going to be discussing thought legends and emerging thought leaders. And one of my first, legends is William Birnbach, born 1911 and died 1982. The text or the research shows that his creative process has changed modern advertising, and he's known for his devotion to go off the beaten path in advertising. And here are some of his quotes that have inspired others in the advertising field. The first one is, "I warn you against believing that advertising is a science. Rules are what the artist breaks. The memorable never emerge from a formula. Advertising doesn't create a product advantage. It can only convey it. Logic and over-analysis can immobilize and sterilize an idea. It's like love. The more you analyze it, the faster it disappears. There are few things more destructive than an unsound idea persuasively expressed. Research can trap you into the past." So just looking at some of these quotes, he's a genius among his peers during his time. The other legend is Leo Burnett, born 1892 and died 1971. And Leo Burnett is known to create memorable characters to sell products. And if you can look to the right, you see the Pillsbury Doughboy, Tony the Tiger, the 7-Eleven 7-Up, Dot, Charlie the Tuna, the Green Giant, the Toucan, the Marlboro Man, and Morris the Cat. So what he did was he changed how consumers see and connect with characters as these characters sell a product. So that's his contribution to advertising by creating these characters. And it's still one of those advertising idea that it's very relevant in today's advertising world, that we use or we see or we connect with characters to a product. One of my emerging thought leaders, instead of advertising, I chose technology-based company, especially leaders of technology-based company that change advertising or the way we advertise goods and services. And Larry Page, he's one of those individuals. He formed Google with Sergey Brin, and now Google has grown from, in the beginning as a search engine to include online advertising, cloud computing, software, hardware, and from Gmails to Google Drives to Google Docs, and an array of other softwares and apps that consumers uses. So what Google did as relate to advertising or a contribution to advertising is it shifted companies' advertising strategy from advertising in newspaper, magazines, radio, and TV, and shifted all of that to the internet. So it changes everything, how consumers or customers receive some of these advertising, especially with more and more people are online versus watching TVs or reading newspapers or magazines or listening to radio. And so that's Google's contribution to advertising. The second emerging thought leaders, I chose Mark Zuckerberg with Facebook. And what Facebook did was it changed the way how people, on this planet connect with each other, how they get entertained, how they're informed with information. And so it changed that way and connected billions, with mobile advertising. And so what you see in Facebook is, yes, you have that social connectivity function of Facebook, but that's just a tool. And behind that tool is a platform for companies to sell ads, to sell products, to sell services. And so that's Facebook and its contribution to advertising, how it changed and how people go on the social site and how they connect with other people, and they're receiving advertisings and ads about products and services that meets their preference. So that's my presentation on legends and emerging thought leaders. Thumbs up, guys.